Hey everybody, let me show you what I got going on here today. On Sunday, I have this all-in-one widescreen HP Envy that came in and the operating system crashed. Unit was working slow and then went into a boot loop. It's crashing. And customer has their data on there, not backed up, and we need to get that. So gonna get started with it. First thing I'm gonna do is boot to an external drive, get the data off of that, and then from there we're gonna try to do a OS repair. So if we can do an OS repair, that means all the data and the program settings, all that stays in place. So it's usually easier for the for the owner just get back to work right away. If we can't do an operating system repair, then after we already have the data backed up, just do a fresh install and basically just start like new. Any programs will have to be installed, but at least the data would be backed up. So that's our first priority right now, is get that data off. So again, everybody, back up your stuff. You don't know when your computer's gonna crash. It's probably not gonna warn you. That's what's going on right here right now on PC 911. Hey everybody, let me show you what I got going on. Little follow-up to the HP all-in-one. I got it here disassembled, but let me tell you what happened with that. Did the backup of the data. The drive was okay, was readable. Did the backup of that. It ran some check disks on the drive. It did have errors, corrected errors, but the unit still, the operating system is still crashed. Ran a couple of repair options on it and could not bring the drive back. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. Show you what we got. Yeah, so this is it here. That's the drive. So it's a 2.5 2 terabyte regular hard drive. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop in there an M2 SATA drive. So if you look at this unit, there was probably a bunch of different options for this unit. It came, obviously this one here is just basically at a regular hard drive, but I'm sure there was upgradable options, because remember, this could have been a solid state drive, or they could have even used this slot here. When they sold them, they probably have different options. This slot here is even faster, which is the M2 slot. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do, is use the the fastest available port, which is the M2. We're going to go with a terabyte, a solid state on there. I'm gonna recommend, probably contact the customer, but we could probably leave that terabyte in there and they could use it as storage. There's nothing wrong with just leaving it there. I did some tests on it. It does appear to be okay. Based on the test, it did pass all the tests, but as you've seen in my videos, sometimes a drive passes the test, but it could have like a minor little flaw, and it kind of gives you issues. The other thing we're doing is we're upgrading the RAM. This had a 2x4. That's what you got there. You got 2x4, which is 8 gigs. And we're going to go 2x8, which is the max. We're going to go 16 gigs of RAM. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Reinstalling the operating system, upgrading the computer. This computer is going to be super fast now. It probably was running good before. 6th generation i5. So, that's a good processor. So it's going to be like a rocket. We will have all the data backed up, and the drive will be present there with every single bit of data that was on there, just in case, anything slips through the cracks. That's what's going on tonight, right here, right now at PC 911.